All right, everybody. We'll start here in a minute or two. Just want to make sure we're good. All right, if you're stopping by, make sure you say hello, what's going on, all that good stuff. We'll give it one more minute, and then we're going to get started because obviously a lot of people can see this or recording as we move along. So if you're stopping in, let me know where you're at, where you're from, all that good stuff. Okay, welcome. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I always start off with the weather in Chicago. Absolutely beautiful today. Probably upper 50s, cumulus clouds. Actually, that was the way it was in my last live a couple days ago. So, first of all, welcome. So today, what I wanted to kind of go through is kind of a combination of taking a look at the markets, the 4 steps to the scalping strategy, and kind of what I do when I first open the charts. All right. So for those that are just seeing this for the first time, I have been a member of my trading team for 6.5 years. We've been a trading team for going on 8 years. We specifically focus on 3 strategies, okay? Smart money, which is what we made our name on over the past few years. And then we realized that the journey for smart money, some people, it takes a while. Some people pick it up quick. There's a lot of videos. There's a lot of training, etc. So we decided to add this impulse scanner because too many people were having success stories that we were finding out about. I'm like, okay, well, let's take a harder look at this because obviously we partnered with the Academy and we decided that, wow, this is pretty impressive. So we've added 2 specific strategies for the impulse. One is for a fair value gap, more intraday trading, and the easiest one, or we hope you find it the easiest one, is a scalping strategy, and there are 4 steps, okay? 4 steps to identify a potential trade. I'm going to go through those 4 steps, but I want to tell you exactly what I do for those that are a member of my trading team, for those that are traders that are seeing this, or for folks that have no experience in trading. When I first started, I had no experience of trading. I would get ad after ad on my timeline, even though I was more of an affiliate marketer, network marketer, and I would just see all this stuff about forex. So for those that follow me on YouTube or anything like that, I knew nothing about forex. I didn't even know what the word stood for, okay? I was affiliate marketing, so, obviously selling other people's products for a commission, and I enjoyed it, and I've been doing this for like 25 years. But the last 6 is for this trading team, and it's a special group. And I say this all the time on my lives, my videos, to anybody that I'm talking to that's thinking about joining. We're a special group, okay? I've never seen anything quite like it. There are so many companies and platforms that come and go in the trading space, and we're still standing. So you have to ask yourself, well, why are we still standing? All right? So what I want to do now is I want to go exactly what I do when I am either smart money, the impulse scanner, because obviously I can trade all 3 strategies. If you're a member of the team watching, or if you're thinking about coming on board, or anybody else from the team that might be kind of finding this on their timeline, you want to focus on one strategy. When you first enter, we want you to focus on the scalping because we find that it's 4 steps. It's very objective, and we find that a lot of people are having great success, and the question is, do you think you can do that? So the first step that I do is I go to Forex Factory. You would be surprised at the number of people who trade and are not aware of the news. They don't look at news. They don't see what news is. And I've been doing this obviously 6.5 years. So obviously I've gotten people who will send me a chart. Jeff, what happened in this trade? What happened with smart money here? And my answer would be news. I know the answer before even looking at it. I mean, sometimes you can tell by looking at a chart and see the candlesticks, okay, going wacky either up or down. News. So The first step is before I even before I pull this chart up, okay, before I pull up anything, TradingView, whatever, is I'm going to Forex Factory, okay? And there's something that also is brand new on the Impulse that I'm going to show you as well, but my habit is I go to here, all right? Now, I am not just looking at today, and I'm not looking at all the pairs. I really kind of focus on the red folders, sometimes the little orange folders. I don't even pay attention to the yellow ones. But I'm not just looking at today. I'm not looking at the markets right now, okay? I'm looking at the markets in the next day or two, all right? And this is amazing. So this should be the next 24, 36 hours should be really good trading day. So let me go to Tuesday. So we obviously have a heavy news on Tuesday. Heavy news. EUR, GBP, USD, AUD. I mean, that covers a lot of pairs. Okay, so that's a heavy news. This is the first step that you must do before you even think about looking at a trade, right? And that's why people fail so much when they try to take signals and all that, and they're just taking a signal, and maybe the person is calling the signal on a Telegram chat, free, paid, because they're trying to get you to pay for the service, is are they looking at the news? Do they know how to trade? Okay? That's the question that you have to ask. So you should be looking at this before you even start. Period. Okay? So obviously, today, as the market's open, really good, and all day tomorrow, really good, but then you run into Tuesday. So I usually look 2-3 days ahead, all right? And I'm going to look Wednesday. Looks like very good, all right? Other NZD, AUD, bank holidays, so those anything involved in those currencies will be a little slow. I'm going to have to look up, or if anybody's watching from New Zealand and that area, why is it a bank holiday? Obviously, it's some sort of national holiday. Then there's some news on Thursday, okay? So this is the first thing that I do is I am looking at the news, okay? I'm looking at Forex Factory. Now, when you get to, whoop, wrong one. When you get to a chart, and specifically the Impulse Scanner, this is new. So for those who have not seen, this is a new economic calendar that punches up everything that's occurring, all right, for news. Everything. And as you can see, obviously nothing as the market's open, a little bit medium, all right, they call them low, medium, and then probably Tuesday you'll see, serious, what's the adjective they like to use? So this is all Monday. So this is very in-depth on Monday, okay? And so obviously some high here on AUD, and that's in 23 hours, but this is something that I have to start at least glancing at. But if you're not in the habit of doing that, I want to make sure that you see it, okay? But obviously I go to Forex Factory. That's what I do. There's a couple others that you can look at, but for me it's about red folder news, okay? So this is the Impulse Scanner, all right? So the scalping strategy, let me go through what this is all over here, all right? So these are the time frames, 1, 5, 15, 30, hour, 4-hour, daily. And these are strength meters as to how the pair is trending, all right? The higher the number, the stronger the trend, all right? Now, this is obviously Forex. You can also do metals, as you can see. You can do crypto. You can do indices. And you can do, stocks. And I did a video on that a couple days ago or live, all right? But we're going to focus on Forex, and we want to make sure that anybody that joins us who is fairly new, I don't care if you have experience in trading, that you're focused on practicing a strategy on demo first, okay? This is demo first. All right, when you join us, you're not going to go live in 24 hours, okay? That would be a major monster error on your part, okay? We have you, and if you check out my live from, what's today, Sunday, Friday, then you want to check it out, because what we have you do is a trade journal. 25 trade block is what we call it, to practice the strategy. Okay, what's beautiful about this particular strategy is it's 4 steps, and it's less than 2 hours of video training. And this is assuming you know some of the basics, what a candlestick is. All right. So the next step, after you have kind of get familiar with this, is these Step one is you kind of want to find pairs that are going in the same direction from 1 minute to 1 hour. This is a 1 minute chart. Okay, 1 minute chart. We're going to start there. And we are looking for that literally you can do this in 2 minutes or less. Look for potential pairs that complete step one. So this is high strength, but this would not count. 15, 30, and 1 hour are trending down. Okay, AUD, JPY, no. AUD, NZD, and I'm not even looking at this part of the chart. I am totally focused on the strength meter. This one, interesting, AUD, NZD, but no. See the trend down, strength up, AUD, USD, no. Now, part of this also could be the markets have just opened, within less than a couple hours. So that could be possible. You got to let the markets warm up. So this one's interesting as well. Not the 1 hour, but everything else. CAD, JPY, looks like 1 minute to 30 minutes. And there's no indication yet on the 1 hour, 4 hour, or daily. I'm not even going to go, well, we'll take a peek just to see. No. Might be interesting, but no. And you go through all these pairs and find which ones might be interesting to look at. But they all have to be aligned. Okay, so EUR, JPY. So we're going to stay right here. So as you can see, you can go through all these pairs in less than 2 minutes. So you are not, if you don't find anything to look at, you're done. You're not staring at a chart. You're not waiting for something to change. You come back and go on with your day, and then you come back. And, okay, let me look at the markets now. And whatever schedule works for you. Okay? Now, so that is step one. All right? Step two is we are looking for a macro arrow. That's this symbol right here. For those that are customers, sometimes you don't see, where's my macro arrow? Well, when I log in, it's off. You have to turn it on. All right? So that's step two. You're looking for a macro arrow, obviously going with trend. And now, step three is you are looking for 4 red arrows going in the opposite direction, at least consecutively 4 going in the opposite direction. So people are thinking, oh, I see some red arrows here. Well, you do, but you don't see 4 red candles, right? The candle has to be red and the arrow red. 4 of these going in the opposite direction of trend, okay? So we don't have 4 yet, but everything is aligned. We have this. It's 2 hours, right? So how many minutes is this? I'm not going to count each candle for this exercise. Maybe we're past an hour, okay? And then you would enter in on the first blue candle with the arrow going back with trend. That's where you would enter, all right? So for the purpose of this exercise, even though this does not fall into the category of a potential trade opportunity because it does have the 4 arrows, but this candle is blue, all right? But for the purpose of this exercise, let's just assume we're going to go in here. Now, people ask me, okay, well, what do you do for stop loss? Okay, I'm going to show you, all right? So I'm very bad with trend lines. I say this on every video, so let's see if it'll cooperate today. So your trend line, all right, is basically the width of these Bollinger Bands. Now, these are Bollinger Bands with a secret sauce. And you're probably going to ask, well, Jeff, what's the secret sauce? I don't know what the secret sauce is, okay? I have no idea, all right? I'm just following the rules, all right? Because sometimes you can get, too much information in your brain, okay? This indicator, this, let me try this, let me add this, let me add this, let me add this, and you know what? I've said it time and time again, and a lot of my folks that I've brought on the team can say the same thing, okay? Quit cluttering your mind with extra stuff, okay? No matter what strategy you have, there will be some losses, okay? So let's just say for the purpose that this is red and we can get in. So how would you measure the stop loss is you would draw, oh, so far I've done it right, from the Bollinger Band to the Bollinger Band, okay? Oh, it's not going to want to cooperate. There we go. And that's where your stop loss is. Okay. Now the next question is, Jeff, what about spreads? Yep, you will have to make an adjustment. You might have to pad it a little bit because of spreads. But if there was trades I could show you, there was probably, it won't never get near a stop loss, right? Because if you've done the previous steps correctly, all right, then this has a higher win percentage than a lot of strategies, okay? Doesn't mean we're not going to have you practice. We are going to have you practice. We're going to have you practice on demo. But we have found that this is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just kind of looking at a couple other pairs just to see if I can see anything. GBP CHF, very strong to the upside. Let's check out NZD CHF. So when you see these are basically neutral candles. All right, it's a neutral. It's not trending up or down. Even though you see the candle, it's alerting you that it's just basically a neutral candle. So, and this one does not have 1 minute to 1 hour. All right. Let's see. We were on this one, correct? So this, you know, we're missing the 1 minute here, but here's the macro. All right. And this could be interesting. This was close to having 4 red in a row, but it didn't. All right. And this is something that I always preach to everybody. Okay. Do not change your trading plan just to, I got to get in a trade. I got to get in a trade. Okay. I mean, for smart money and stuff, 1 or 2 trades a week is all that you need, right? For scalping, you obviously will take more trades, for sure. Okay. So let me go to the 5 minute and let me see if I see anything there. So here's the macro, and we definitely have the 1 minute trending up. So if we had 4 blue, we could get in, right? Even here, see the arrows, but they're not all blue. So, all right, so you got to stay out of it. All right, now you're probably thinking, Jeff, right here. Here it is. Here it is, okay? However, okay, you are probably past, maybe not. Actually, the 5 minute, you have 10 hours, by the way. 10 hours from the macro. So this may have been an opportunity, but the 1 minute is trending up. See, so not all of them match. All right. Let me see if I see anything else on the 5. So here's a macro. You would need 4 red. But they're mixed bag on the trend and strength. Same thing here. Let me see. Did I look at AUD, CAD? I'm just going to check the strength meter on some of these real quick. Okay. And right now, as the markets get open, probably not too many opportunities, but I'm pretty sure that once we get to the the overnight session, which obviously could be the day, we have people from all over the world. Okay, here we go, right here. All right, perfect. Step 1. Boom. Step 2. All we need is now 4 red arrows with the red candles, obviously, trending down, and you would get on the first blue. So people that are on the team, people that are trading, this is one I would absolutely watch. EUR, JPY, okay, for sure. Let's go EUR, USD. Nope, 30 minute and 1 hour. So there's a couple pairs to watch, right? And that's the beauty of this strategy, okay? So if you don't see anything other than 1 or 2, okay, now walk away. Walk away, okay? So when people tell me, oh, I got to sit in front of the charts, can I do this? I've got a full-time job. Oh, my goodness, I always tell the story. And people who are on this, and I don't know who's on this, I always tell the story. I had one lady who was a teammate who had one full-time job, had a second full-time job, and and was a single mother. And she says, do I have the time to do this? Do I have the time to do this? And I'm like, there's always time to trade, right? The markets are open 24/7, 5 days a week. How bad do you want it? She joined, and then she has a new life. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. She's not working 2 full-time jobs anymore, that's for sure. She's spending more time with her family, okay? Now, by the way, as I'm yapping, GBP, JPY, even though it's trending down, strength is up, all time frames are aligned, And here is the macro. So this is something you folks might want to keep an eye in as well. Okay. So that, let me see, NZDCHF. Nope. I'm just going to look for, see if I see anything else. So that is the impulse scalping strategy. Okay. And a lot of people are having success. So the question you have to ask yourself is, can you do this? Is this something you can do? And the beauty of it is that we obviously have you start here if you're not a member of the team, all right? And then once you master that and you want to do the fair value gap, which is intraday trading, longer trades, or smart money, we have all that for you. That's the beauty. The three strategies fit most people's mindset on the type of strategy or trading they want to do. I always find it funny, when folks say, I like to be this type of trader. Okay, well, maybe this type of trading isn't for you. So when people lock themselves in and I ask, okay, well, how long have you been trading this strategy and you haven't been able to get it? Oh, about 2 years. Okay, so the question you'd have to ask yourself is, all right, so then why are you still trading this strategy? Right? Something is not working. So maybe you have to change it up and try something different. And so what I have found is, in fact, I have one person who I don't talk to much anymore, but he is absolutely crushing it. He doesn't really need me anymore for support. And he did smart money, and he was trying this and this. And then when he found this scalping, everything changed about him, his trading, his life, everything. And I'm so happy for him, and I wish him great success. It's just awesome for him and his family. So, couple things. All right. So obviously, when you join us, obviously just send me a private message or reach me for information. Then we also get you access to our Discord community, which is right there. And then we have a team training website. You get added to my Telegram channel, which I help folks with additional resources, because I want you to be successful. Period. It does not mean anything to sign up and you're not successful. It means nothing. I want you to be successful. And the people that know me, I am going to help them to the ends of the earth, right? So this is it. Ask yourself, do you think you can do this? So that's 4 steps to the scalping strategy, okay? That's it. If you got any questions, post them below. And have a great week. And if you're already trading, hope you're doing well and crushing it, all right? Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you on the flip side.